absolute serenity. Give me a moment. Hold on. Let me get something right. I need to not lose my shit because right now I'm not having it. Let me play some music. If you can't hear already, there's a large ass cricket right outside of my room, and yep, they're looking for a goddamn meal. That's what's earned. Morning, evening, afternoon, folks. How's everyone doing, huh? Music. There we go. How large is it? I don't want to know. Anything bigger than my fingers is it needs to be exterminated, especially the insect types. But yeah, how's everyone doing, huh? Music free. There we go. Okay, back on that. Did you eat it? Can you come here and eat it for me then? Capture cricket, make it sing lullabies. You do it. All you need is a tissue. It will like jump around in the tissues and it's gonna like, you know, like it's alive in there. I don't want it to be I don't want it to be dead either. But like, you don't. Look, there will be no insects bigger than my fingers, bigger than my thumbs, inside of this household. Okay. There's no way you can put one in here. Just squish it, bro. Well, you squish it for me. I do not want to do that. Nonetheless, welcome back. Just want to talk for a bit today because I have a lot more than enough on my plate right now to finish a bunch of my projects, and right now I am what people like to say, mech motherfucking losing it. I have a lot of stories to talk about when it comes to my project. There's a cricket invading your space. I think you have a perfect reason to kill it. It's outside of my balcony. It's not in here, so it's fine. Squish all insects. How about we just have like a planet-sized flamethrower that only targets every insect in the world and just exterminate all of them? How about that? Losing it sounds legit. Yep. Same here. I'm also losing it for a different reason. Well, I hope you recover for a tiny bit. Because it looks like it's like an MVM match over there with your health. You just like finish one wave and then the announcer just goes, "Great, now ready for the second one." But then the frogs won't have food. Yeah, we probably will have like a better diet for like insects, you know? I mean, fun fact, if you were to exterminate every bit of mosquitoes on Earth, the ecosystem will not be affected at all because there's very little insects or very little predators that actually eat mosquito as their main diet. So here's our call: exterminate all mosquitoes. Period. God, do I have a story for you guys about yesterday? Yesterday? The day before that? Yesterday? No, the day before. 2 days ago. Because I was away on Saturday, right? And I have a story about that. God, it's horrible. Let's get rid of the mosquito boys. Exactly. You can abolish all mosquito, by the way. Yep, you can indeed. And I've seen studies about it. You can definitely do that. I have to do portfolio. Well, it's hectic. Is that how you spell hectic? The heck does color theory mean? There's a certain witch that wants to talk to you. Fireflies eat mosquito, but not as their main food. The thing is, if we were to exterminate all mosquitoes, it's not like they're gonna run out of food. There's flies, there's all different kinds of insects. Yeah, they definitely eat other things. Good luck on that, Mayui, by the way. But yeah, I have a lot of stories to talk about. One that I just finished, by the way. So I have this one project where, you know how in the end of semesters there tends to be like a final presentation of like a thesis, basically, on certain classes. I have one of those, but the thing is, in my college, I might dox myself because of this, because you might be able to find where this happens, but my university thought it was a good time to instead of having a normal semester with 18 weeks per semester, they decided to have only 16 weeks per semester. And what happens in the last 2 weeks? Well, we don't get a extend the version of summer vacation or graduate early. No, far from that. What happens is we have 16 weeks of syllabus with 2 weeks of flexible remedial week. What does that mean? That means that the last week cannot be used to teach anything. You have to self-taught. You have to learn something from the class or do something for the class to make it work. So what happens? Would that syllabus change? That means that normally what happens with 18 weeks worth of syllabus, including exams weeks, you now have to cram all those in 16 weeks. So we lose 2 weeks of learning from that, which is already quite little if you're talking about 18 weeks at that point. But now we only have 16 weeks to learn from one semester. And even worse than that is that you have to do something better. You have to do some sort of like remote learning in the last 2 weeks. So what happens is I no longer get time to do presentations. I'll have to do recording sessions. Instead of having like these presentations or doing like PowerPoints, write down stuff you wanted to talk about and have that presentation done, instead, I have to do a fucking video, a 7 minutes or 8 minutes video of a fucking documentaries about certain topics inside of the class. So not only do I have to organize a bunch of inept fucking group members to do the works. I like how the music is ramping up as well. Now I have to not only order a bunch of inept fucking third years in my goddamn groups, I also have to worry about needing to do any of all of these cram into 2 weeks all at once. So what happened last 2 days is that I need to, because none of the people in my fucking group knows how to write things while using fucking ChatGPT, so I have to write the script for the documentary videos for them to voice the documentary, right? And after writing that, I realized I don't have time to do anything about it. Because on Saturday, I'm away for a family funeral stuff, wrapping up things. So I don't have time on Saturday, I only have Sunday. So I ask them, please give me a paragraph of the topic that I want you to write for. Like, I already distributed the work for them, but they don't give me anything at all. So what happens is, the motherfucker gave me, like, a bunch of people gave me paragraphs of things that they just copy off of ChatGPT. So I basically have no materials I can work with, or I have to write a fucking paragraph, a full essay worth of scripts for a fucking documentary. So here I am cramming shit after I return from Saturday, which I already have a problem with Saturday stuff, right? And on the music, and yeah, at least organize the paragraphs, but they didn't even fucking do that. So on Sunday, I crammed an entire 3 pages worth of essays, including citations and a bunch of like different, like, I basically wrote a script for a video in a day straight. And I tell him to voice the shit, because you know, it's a document. It's a documentaries. I need people to voice over it. I only did my parts. I cannot distribute all the works to myself, right? So I need them to voice that themselves as well. So I tell them to please voice for it. The deadline is tonight, midnight. All right? There's no time for us to waste it anymore. You know when did they give me the fucking voice file? 2 minutes ago. I just received their fucking stuff, by the way. They just gave me the thing. When I said it was today's midnight that I need to be handed in. So they basically did the deadline is 20 minutes ago. Let me cram that shit. So here I am, like, begging for my teammates who edits the documentaries to say, please work the shit out with the professor, okay? You don't have time for this. Please go and ask professor if you have time to edit more. We don't have enough time to finish the documentary, all right? Please. Yeah. So here I am, dying from that shit. I'm sorry. I wasn't reading the chat for the entire part. I'm looking at the chat, right? But I'm not reading it. I'm reading it out loud. I'm seeing what you guys are saying. But I'm sorry for that. And thank you so much, Squiddy, with the 20, with the super. Here's some money for your sanity. Thank you so much, Base. So they procrastinated everything. They didn't give me any materials to work with on their parts. They didn't give me anything workable on a timely matter. And when push comes to shove, they didn't even respond to my fucking messages. You know how pissed I was? Okay, things aside, maybe I'm just too pissed because of what happened on Saturday, alright? And don't worry, it was not a new family member. It was still my grandpa. My grandpa has to, like, there's a bunch of rituals that I would need to do because of the, you know, the custom, things like that, right? But with like more extensions to this topic, it will be doxing myself in my culture, so I will not extend to it. But like it's still the same person. Anyway, on Saturday it was probably one of the worst experiences I have on a single day, and let me tell you what happened. RIP to, yeah, I also saw there my condolences to you as well, Queen. Sorry to hear that. I guess that makes up both of us. But don't worry, we're here. I had to be the one person pushing everyone to do actual work during the project, and one time this guy called me and stuck up. It was a time before the presentation and he submitted nothing. Yeah, no, there are some people who didn't really understand what it means by being punched in the face. Rest in peace, Grandpa Heiramond. Yeah, he's in a way better place now compared to what he was doing before. Yeah, it's always those people. Personally, don't think that any amount of money in this world can save Nious' sanity. No, it cannot. I mean, if you give me $20, I can go buy some 6-packs, then it'll be fine. For a temporary amount of time. I hate group project with a passion. No, I hate group members with a passion. I hate my classmate with a passion. 6-packs, say less. Let's go. No. Oh yeah, yeah, Squiddy did give me 20, so time to go buy some 6-packs. Send advice, don't write their effing names. These kind of people deserve to fail the subjects and extend their stay. I don't think they're really bothered by staying in the uni, to be honest. But yeah, I'm already planning on not writing their names on the projects. How expensive is beers in your area? Too expensive. I mean, it's like $5 per 6-pack, so it's not that expensive, but you know, it's still expensive than buying water. $5 USD, by the way, not any other currency. So when I'm saying bucks, that's normally what I'm talking about. Yeah, not that expensive compared to, you know, the actual expensive countries, but yeah. You know what will be the best ones though? The Oktoberfest ones. Keep talking about this, but God, do I want to go there once. Come to Germany, have good beers for small money. Don't threaten me with a good time. I really want to plan a trip to go to Germany. As you know, one of my good friends is there. Oktoberfest is there. Beer's there. What more do you want? That's cheap, no? Am I just in HK? Well, it could be more expensive in Hong Kong. I don't know. Oh yeah, forgot to talk about on Saturday. So on Saturday, I have to start from Friday. So I received a call earlier last week about the fact that I need to go back to my my grandma's place because we need to finish the rituals with grandpa's funeral. And so on Friday evening I have to head back to well, across the country to go to my grandma's place, which is like a 4-hour drive. And after I got to my grandma's place, I was already really tired. So I just sat down and just, like, you know, ready to pass out. But the thing is, because my grandma doesn't want to spend more money on electric bills, she decided to tell me and my parents that we need to sleep in the same room together. So we need to cram in a small king-size bed, which is only for 2 people. So we need to cram in a bed, right? And it's already really hot because the room is really small, and it's summer. It's like 35 degrees outside, like at 12 in 12 in the morning. So I was ready to open up the AC, but I realized that, wait, my parents are, you know, Papa and Mama Heiramond are basically wrapping themselves in the freaking cocoon when I open up the AC. So I ask, is it too cold for you guys? And they answer, yeah, it's way too cold. So I was like, okay, sure. It's on 27 fucking Celsius. On AC, by the way. 27 Celsius. It's not even that much. Like, normally I have it on like 25 or 24 normally. But it's on 27 Celsius. So I was like, oh no. Because I was sweating while they're in the cocoon. I was sweating there. And I was like, okay, fine. We'll open up the fan. It'll be okay. So I open up the fan. And they thicken the cocoons. So it's like, okay, fine, whatever. So I turned off the fan, and it was just a 27 Celsius AC on at a 35-degree room. And the AC is like a single room size AC. So I was sweating to all hell. And the worst thing happened. There's a mosquito in the room. And not just one. There's a dozen of them. Before I slept, I saw at least 4 flying around the places. But by the time when I woke up at 3 in the morning with at least 7 to 8 bites on the side of my leg, I realized that it's not just 4. There's at least a dozen of them. But my parents are sound asleep, so I didn't want to wake them up. So I didn't open the lights. So I was like, okay, there's only one way to prevent this. That is to use the blanket to cover myself, right? But the blanket is furred. So the blanket is super motherfucking thick. As someone who lives in a cell, 27 degrees is so hot that you might as well not even use... Exactly! And they're in the cocoon there. Yes, exactly. So it's too hot for the blankets. So when it's too hot, I can't sleep. If I open up myself, I'll get bitten and woke up to a bunch of itch on the side of my face. So I didn't sleep for the entirety of at least 6 hours of the entire day. And what's worse, I need to wake up at 7. I need to wake up at fucking 7. So I basically lied in my bed for 7 hours straight, being bitten by mosquitoes while sweating to all hell. And even worse than that, by the way, when I woke up, they told me that the entire rituals is 4 hours long and it's not indoor. So we sat under the sun for 4 hours. After that, 4 fucking hours after that, I didn't sleep for at least 14 hours beyond that, and then I need to stand in the sun for another 4. By the time when I got back, I had heat stroke. I was like you know, something to think about when you never think it's so niche that you never think is gonna happen to you guys, is that when the sun is so bright and it actually hurts you when you're being under the sun, it hurts even more when you have bites on you, when you have mosquito bites on you. So my entire leg was just filled with like basically pocks of little like little parts where it just burns alongside the itchiness on the top of it, just like scatter on my legs. And worse, I need to wear black. I was wearing black. I was wearing full black. I had a black shirt on and a black suit pants on. Do you have an? I can't have an umbrella because I need to be there. I need to wear a full black. So I was absorbing heat while there's bites on the side of my legs. I was air frying myself basically for 4 hours straight. By the time when I got home, I was in so much pain that I took a bunch of painkillers and I just went to sleep until 9 in the evening. What would you prioritize, aesthetic over your survival? You have to wear black in the funerals. You don't. I don't know what's the culture from your side there, but it's like in my culture, I need to wear black during funerals. Like when you're in a cemetery, like ready to go down, like ready to do the funeral stuff, you need to wear black, right? So I was in full black under the sun. Yeah, so I had to wear black. I'm pretty sure you're an undead person because there's no way that you survive. You can. I don't know, man. I think part of me died there. In your culture, we usually wear white. Ah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, in Western cultures, most of the times you have to wear black. In funerals. Imagine being the only person coming in a bright white shirt and Hawaiian shorts at a funeral. It's on a fucking finale in Payday too. What the hell? Thankfully I could wear my officer uniforms at my granny's funeral because she had wished for it. Oh, okay. Well, no wish for myself. It's okay. So yeah, I gone back after another 4-hour drives from my grandma's place back to my place, only to cram for the entire motherfucking day to get that essay out of the way. While my fucking group member was outside having fun. You know what's the worst part about all of this? Is that I was really pissed about everything, right? So I went on Instagram and I searched for the guy's name and I looked for his status, right? You can see the status of people on Instagram. The fucker's in a club. He's in a club. At 2 in the afternoon. He's in the club. While I was dying there, he wasn't even fucking helping. Yeah. In the afternoon. In the afternoon. I was like you have to understand how much resistance, how much control do you have to not go to the location of these guys immediately and then drop kick them at that point. Thank God that I not do that. And I'm a good person, okay? No, I'm not a good person. I have all these thoughts. I definitely could have done that. I'm not a good person. What was bro getting freaky while his group mates were grieving? You tell me. These guys clearly don't want to graduate. I mean, finish college. Finish college. Finish college. Finish college. Finish college. Not the G word, I'm sorry. Violence is not the answer, it's the question, and the answer is yes. Indeed. Be the group mate first. Yeah. Don't say that word. Okay, sorry. I forgot that's a slur basically. You didn't know that yeah, you're a good person for now. Yeah, for now. You remove that G word from your mental diction. Okay, fine, Jesus. Please tell the professor or something. The thing is, I don't think the professor's gonna fucking care. Like, there's like 100 students inside of that class. He's not gonna care. It's like domestic affairs, basically. What? Why did I say that? I mean, like, in-group confrontations. This is the type of things I need to handle myself. Here's a little Supa with the 10 again. Thank you for the Supa. Another 2 6-packs. Hell yeah. Thank you so much there. Does Flash me will listen? What kind of Flash we're talking about? And pats and hugs for you. Also for you as well there, Queen. Also you. Also for you as well. Dude, if one of my groupmates were grieving, another groupmate still left everything to them, I make sure all those people were the one being buried. Yeah, we do two funerals that day. One for my groupmates, the other one for my family member. Professors tend to be indifferent to stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Many professors don't really care, so don't include their names. Just if they want to extend time in uni, let them ball. Yeah, it's just gonna let them ball. I mean, granted, the university that I'm in right now is not exactly one that's like, you know, cheap. And most of the people who get into this university is has a decently good background, so they're gonna be fine to have 1 more years in it, and their parents are not gonna care. If we were there, all the heirs would pull up with bats waiting for the group mates. I gathered all of you. I gathered all of you and get to the club. Just like a bunch of people were like in Beans costumes. Like everyone in Blue Beans costumes, just like holding a bat in front of the club. As soon as the guy opens up and comes out, I just go, that's him. This just in, a bunch of beans has been attacking a single teenager. The teenager was brutally mutilated by a bunch of people. Further news continues. Oh god. I was able to prove that my teammates didn't help on projects. Don't know if you wanted to be very mean, but that is an option. Yeah, so it's very hard when you try to prove those things. Yeah, I'll bring my whips. Let's go. Retribution. Alright, I have happy news. So I rank like 7,700. What? 630 out of. Huh? That's not good enough, but yeesh, I got no good college in that. What? I mean, that's good news. At least you're not, you know, on the 6 digits, because that would be. Yeah, because that's. Hold on. I misread that. I thought that's a million. Oh, I thought that's only 150,000. No, that's a million. So that's you're like 20%, right? That's like 20%. That's really good. What do you mean? Good job on that. What the hell? And also, look, Mayui, here's another perspective for you, right? If you were to be in a good college, as you said, the college that you try so hard to get in there, do you think you're gonna survive in there? Do you think you're gonna survive in the college that you barely got it, right? So like, go to a place where you're at least gonna have a healthy time in it. Because 4 years is a decently long time. Yeah. Not good enough because, well, passing criteria is like 20k. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You already did really well. Right? You already did really well. As someone who grinded 12 years of military service to make my college education happen, I can relate. Those guys better get their stuff together and stop slacking. There's no jurisdictions behind all these subtle things when it comes to educations. So unfortunately there is not. And also 12 years of military service? And you were bald? Can you pick me up? That's like everything sums up to like, you know, like a veteran where it's just like, you know, like a silver wolf. Just like, goddamn. Those kind of guys, when you walk on the street, you go, damn. That's the actual news. I convinced my parents we're good now. I'm doing architectures, and like I said, I'm a natural. Let's go. Former caption. Damn. Call me. To be honest, my mental health was horrible during my boards, but I still got 91% overall in my report cards. That's amazing. That is amazing. My second year at uni is about to start anxiety, but also I loathe mandatory activities. So do I, my guy. So do I. You know what I do? I don't know if you care for your scores at all, or you like, can you do it or not? But in my first 2 years in college, here's what I did. I really don't like going to classes because, well, you know, beds are soft. But but like, yeah, what I do for my first 2 years when it comes to mandatory activities is that I basically calculated all my attendance. So I go just enough for 60% passing grades every single attendance. So I'll just sleep interchangeably per week. For example, I have class A and class B per week, right? I'll skip class A on this week and then skip class B on the next week. So I can interchangeably have times where I can go off. Again, if you care for your grades, don't do that. But if you really if you can really just get over that part, then it's fine. Cause even with the activities, I have 3.9, 4.0 GPA on my first 2 years, even if I did that. So it's unless you really don't have any other things to worry about, that's you can do it. Yeah, I got admitted into every college I applied to only because of the interviews. You must be a very charming person. All I have to do now is pass the finals. Let's go! Congratulations! A lot of people is getting. Are you guys lying in my? Are you guys lying in my fucking analytics? I swear, there's not a single person was below 18 in my fucking analytics, and all of you guys are just getting to college. What's going on here, huh? I have how's it going there for? Have you been there? My parents didn't listen, so I just didn't register to college, and they found out around April. Then well, stuff happens, including me getting grounded and stuff. To be honest, good rebellion. You're not? You don't act like you are, so just okay. I mean, you're not acting like you aren't, so yeah. I can finally go online again. Welcome back, Nico. What happened? Rule number 1: never trust anyone somehow. God fucking damn it! I skip grades. I'm smart in some stuff. I'm not 18 yet. Now everyone's lying, huh? Not getting to college, I mean. Okay. You know what would be best if you were to get into college? Going to campus, just have someone, just you know, like a how do you call those? Not a casket. What do you call those? Not a stretcher either. Like a trailer, like one that's carrying. You know, just there's 2 dudes carrying you while you're going to class. That would be amazing. You didn't wish Pocket Papa happy Father's Day? I mean, yeah, I should wish happy Father's Day for you guys to on behalf, yeah. for taking care of a bunch of kids in my Discord group when I'm gone. Happy Father's Day, Bucket. Thank you for taking care of at least 100 kids here. I already completed school though, and I'm not against learning more. I can tell you how to learn more. You was 15 years old. Well, it was at 20. What do you mean? Okay, hold on. I'm sweaty as hell. Off with the pants. I'm wearing pants. Indoors on a summer. That ain't gonna cut it, okay? Pants. Now whatever the hell you hearing. I think the crickets got him. Can you hear the crickets? I don't think you can. No, you can't hear the crickets only when I'm talking. Or are you taking them off? Because it's hot! Cricket run into pants, don't say that. Yeah, it's so damn hot right now. God damn it. I was 15 what, 15-ish years ago? Yeah, you still maintain it. 18-year-old's hard. So you never aged a day, Nuna. Never. Pants, for fuck's sake! Not that! Or what if a cricket got caught on you? You will hear a bass vocal range person screaming at Ariana Grande's whistle, vocal range. Yeah. I'm not sure a single person's going to be able to survive how loud I'm going to scream, and there's going to be a bug on me. Very accurate. I'm as young as I feel. I'll leave it at that. Ah, God, I love British humor. The most flamboyant scream to all mankind. Exactly. I was young and you can understand the comfort of being in your 30s. Well, I hate my eyes. I just read boxers. Oh my god. I don't know, man. Maybe you just want to look at what you wanted to look at. What do you mean? Nious is wearing a box. Okay, yeah, no. How's your group projects doing? And how are you all of them by yourself? And are you doing all of them by myself like me? I already had my 20-minute tangents about this in the beginning of the streams. Long story short, my group member did nothing, while I have to worry about everything, even though I had a funeral I need to attend to on Saturday. So yeah, I had a good week, folks. I have a really good, very relaxing and comforting weekend. I did not worry a single time on my weekend. Definitely. Why do we want to see his boxers? Do not read that whatever you want to read it, Nuna. That's gonna be so much worse if you read it the way you want to read it. I can't wait for Nious to get a partner so that all of us can constantly ask him if his partner's single. Ah, fuck you. Oh my god, same Nious. I almost passed out. Oh, I already passed out. Don't worry. Yeah, it's absolutely horrible. I feel you, Nico. I feel you. And I thank God. Even I don't think this is much of a problem. Like this is much of a hassle. But I do have a 10,000 words worth of short story I have to write for one of my classes, and that was supposed to be a group effort. But I immediately when I see that the professor allows us to write it in solo, I just immediately went, yep, I'm writing in solo. It's so nice to stand in the front of a fan. Yeah, it is nice. Yes, I hate you. My mother entered my room to hear you yelling, no more pants, pants off. Anna? Is your mom single? I can't even say it. Yes, earphone on as always. How's it going there, Pesto? Sorry, I don't greet you there. Oh man, I couldn't sing today anymore. Let me change the title. Just chatting today, huh? Just chatting. Guess I can't sing today. What you do when okay, all over the fanbase. So and I know. That's a warning for you, Chief. What if your future girlfriend is a hag packing a gun down there? Then you know that I made it. All right. Then you know that I fucking made it. Why don't people help in group project? They're also included, so they should. Well, that's the point. They should. Right? If you can just like do no works and still get the same grades, then what's the point of working? Like that's for them. That's how lazy they are. There's a difference. If Nious was in a room with Otis, one of them is leaving pregnant, and it's not Otis. I can't say you're wrong. I mean, just take a look at Otis's gaze. Do you think that's the kind of face that would be pregnant? No. Okay, yeah, no, I need to stop with the conversation. Some people are just lazy. Yeah, that's a very easy way to put it. But the grades won't be good if they don't help. Wow, they just need a passing grade. They don't care about their grades. So yeah, they just hope to all God that while they're having fun, their group member's good enough to just do their works by themselves. The Emperor emoji is real. I would intend that does not happen. Why did you get awful teammates? Here's a good news for you. I actually have 7 bad teammates. And I only have 2. Yeah. So, okay. When we were doing the group assemble things before when the group project was announced, I immediately went because before that I had 7 people in my group glazing, just sitting down doing absolutely nothing for the entire semester while I did 7 people's worth of work for that class. And what the fuck did you just write? Okay, I'm not gonna read that. And yeah, 7 people and no one did a single thing. So when the final group projects comes out, that's when I draw the line. That's when I went, yep, no matter what happens, I can only take 3 of you. No matter what happens, like the rest of you guys can go into a single group because the group limit was 4, and you guys negotiated somehow to put 8 people in a single group. So no, not anymore, alright? I'm gonna follow the group limits. Only 3 people in my group. Alright, only 3. So I only got 2 of them who is, you know, stupid. But it's still 2. It's still half of the group. That is lazy as fuck. You didn't have the choice to do a solo? No. I tried to ask for that, but I couldn't. People glaze. Okay, yeah, maybe that's not the best way to do it. They need to do their one work. Yeah, no, but all they did was... So what are they gonna do now? You know, this is one person in the group that pisses me off with a single sentence that he says every single time when the group project was announced. And he proceeded to piss me off for the entire semester. Which is, every single time when the professor finishes with the syllabus or the ground rules of the group projects, he moves up to me from the back of the class wearing headphones and went, so what are we doing? That's all he does. That's all he fucking... So I had to sit down, explain to him... No, not even explain. Mansplain to him about everything that the professor just said 30 fucking seconds ago. 30 seconds ago. Like, do you know how pissed off I am? And we have group projects at least 5 times this semester. Do you know why I'm this pissed? You understand that now, right? And then they probably does nothing. Yeah, and the same person still did nothing. He's the person who gave me the project 2 minutes before the class started. You can't use the ADHD excuse either. I have ADHD, I don't have that problem. So you see now, right? I'm not pissed for no reason. I would tell them the wrong thing on purpose. I wish I could do that. Show them who's in the boss and piss on them instead. Like, there's so many times that I want to break into one of those like one of those Italian mafia boss monologues about what it means by being inside of the business, you know. You know, you told me, look, talk about the story before. Tell me no work is worth better if it don't pay well. And he was shot in the head. Channel your inner couple meal. I'll get you a horse head if you want to send a message. Oh my god. How can you get a horse head? What does he sound like? Like he's the kind of guy who go, where's my hug? Yes, I am. Mafia Nious? Bro, I can't. If there's one thing I cannot do for the love of my life is doing accents. There's only one accent I can do confidently, and that's and that one's super stereotypical. So no. They're younger than you, I presume. 1 year young? No, not. Okay, I forgot. Okay, look. If you're at if you're 22 and you still don't know what it means by being responsible with your actions, then there's really a problem with your upbringing. Alright? Morty voice Vietnam flashbacks. Oh yeah. I mean, no, those are voices. There's a difference. Couple meal collab win. I'm gonna die if they hear this first. Then. And none of my batchmates did this kind of thing. Thankfully, we're in an eternal quiet competitive shiz. The positive type. Good. You can do a good Chinese accent. Stupid. Yeah, no, that's the only accent I can do. That like confidently do that well. That's the only one I can do. And even so, that's like very stereotypical. I cannot do like an actual convincing like Chinese accent, you know? Bro, exactly. I'm sorry, but yeah, generation upbringings. Okay, marshmallow nowadays with these. Oh my god, these youngins. It's just. Oh, I'm getting old, aren't I? Youngins, man, they're just not really up for the challenge anymore. They're just more marshmallow. They just break as soon as you get them some pressures, you know. Your Uncle Roger, you can't make me think otherwise. You can do Mickey and Kermit accent. No, that's not an accent. That's a voice. You should have whooped out the Asian accent and stole the Asian fear. You know, back in my days, I put the water to boil and I go to finish my homework. I finish 2 dictionary long of homeworks. Then I come back, then the water is boiled. Well, youngins, I'm a good. Yeah, you're a good student. You're a good student. You're assertive. You ask questions, and you're yearning for knowledge. So good on that part. But the rest of them, no. Hell no. Please no. I don't want Neo here on my face. What are you guys talking about? You're not young, not in age, but we are all young in heart. What about a slipper? I grab a slipper from my home, take it to class. And yeah, so the same project as I was talking about, I will have to go tomorrow morning. I have to go and say, and just like, you know, advertise about my, present about my projects and present about my documentaries, the reason why people wants to look at my documentaries. Yeah, that's about it. Can you tell the teacher about those slackers? Again, most of the teachers deem these to be a group effort. So when you try to snitch on other people about this, or other professors about this, the professors will go, well, this is what you need to do in a group, right? You need to make sure everyone's doing the work. So if they don't do the work, then that's what you need to solve yourself. So yeah. Most professors, including the professor I have right now, most likely is not going to pay attention to me at all. What was your topic? About modernism poetry. So like T.S. Eliot's, Marianne Moore's, Wallace Stevens, who else? Tuan, I don't remember the rest of them though. So yeah, just like those kind of poems where I have to like put like a correlation between modernisms and how it evolves into these poems and why they're, you know, correlate to each other. So yeah. Freaking teachers. I mean, at one side, you deem this to be unresponsible, right? But there's also another side of the story when you kind of realize that the professors have 100 students in their class, and let's just say 30 students are slacking, and they're spread across like 30 groups, right? So how much time do you need for that one class to work because you want to care about all these slackers? They don't have the time to do all these. And despite it being their responsibility, but you also need to understand that we're all college students now. We're all in university, this is a seminar class, by the way. It's a 100-student seminar class, which is normally supposed to have 20. 20 is already a lot. They have 100. So it's like they don't have time to do this. They have other classes as well. So it's best for them to just, you know, not worry about this at all and make sure that everyone's, because like, there is also protocols about this, right? Like all the professors will tell you that if there's a single person slacking inside of your group, just don't write their name on it. The grade will not go through for them. So yeah, that's normally how it works. So that's just like the protocol of what they do. Just like if there's a slacker in your group, there's really no point of me to go and convince him to do things, because, well, what happens if I just leave and he just doesn't do anything still, right? There's no way to like confirm that this slacker no longer slacks just because you make time for those people. So the best protocol would just be, in their perspectives, just like fuck it, put just like make sure you don't get them credits if they don't deserve any credits. Yeah. I was going to ignore. Sorry. It makes sense from the teacher's perspective. We can't blame them, but we can blame the students. They're not. Yeah, exactly. So like to hold the professor accountable when it's the students who's being the assholes, then, you know, there are a set amount of wrongs in you as well. In that perspective, not you, like in the perspective as well. You know, everyone will get marks except the sly little one. Yes, exactly. To be honest, it's the students' fault. They're grown adults, they should at least be trying for the sake of their group. Yeah, exactly. At least, like, present yourself to be, you know, working, contributing. Just don't write their names, because, like, you're leaving uni, and what they're gonna do, come find you outside of the dorms to, like, I don't know, yell. Yeah, exactly what they're gonna do about me. I'm gonna be done after this. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm back. Is it bad that I find English lectures boring? It's not the teacher who's bad, but, well, everyone wants to find themselves, like, find interesting stuff. So I just know that what they're teaching. So when you know it's boring, yeah. Do you find the subjects boring, or do you just find the class syllabus boring? There's a difference. 100 in the lit class? Is this one of your elective per chance? No, okay. The problem is, here's the thing, Nuna, about this class is that my entire university goes like this. The first 2 years, people just like don't care about their credits at all. They get like, we need to get like 140 credits to leave university. To leave university, to pass the leaving university certificate. All right. So, sorry. So, I stopped myself. So yeah. So in the first few years, the first 2 years of the university times, people will just like get like 10, 15 credits when they should be getting 20 to 30. So they just get like 10 credits and just like play for the rest of the times for the first 2 years. And by the time when they're closing to junior and senior years, they realize that, oh shit, I don't have time enough to get enough credits. So just a bunch of juniors and seniors inside of the systems asking to join into classes that's meant for freshmen and sophomores. So now we have a dilemma where freshmen and sophomores can't get into classes because juniors and seniors are cramming, like cramping all the classes that's meant for juniors and seniors. And because of juniors and seniors need to graduate, so the system prioritize them to be inside of the systems, right? So now most of the classes that's meant for normal numbers are all stuffed with a bunch of seniors and juniors because of that. So as I said, that seminar class is meant for like 20 students, but there's 100 of them because the system and the university bar themselves asked the professor to force 100 students in there because there's going to be a bunch of people who cannot graduate because of that. So it all comes back to those inept motherfuckers being inside of juniors and seniors, not be able to leave university. Not be able to leave university because they played too much on the first 2 years of their college. I physically like covered my mouth. I physically covered my mouth when I realized I was about to say that. You don't say it, okay? Noir of the three. Also, let me go back to your question there. Hold on. Noir. The syllabus more so. I enjoyed English in the high school because my teacher was a sweetheart. Again, this teacher's not bad. I prefer business law as my lecture. Oh, okay. She's fun and cool. Okay. But like, so here's the thing about this is that you might be able to extend like your knowledge with the professor. Here's what happens with me and my professor before in one of my classes. So in one of my classes in my department, I was learning linguistics and sociology. And living on the internet, I have a lot of knowledge with, you know, modern internet cultures and like just overall humanities attitudes overall, right? Because, well, I've seen everything on the internet. Too much at that point. So when I was in the sociology class, I had a lot of back and forth with my professors about things I already knew. About like high culture, low culture, you know, like face, different like types of mentalities, different types of intercultural relationships. Things like that. So like when I have that kind of knowledge in class, there's a lot of times when I just sat down with my professors after class, just talking about a lot of things, you know. I just discuss a bunch of different like academic discussions with them, and it was a lot of blast. I had a lot of fun with my my friends, well, not my friends, with my professor because of that. And we ended up talking about a lot of things and turned into a thesis. Yeah. It just feels that friend you meet through a cousin's uncle, cousin's mom's friend. What the fuck? What does that mean? This is omnipotent to know everything. Just no. Professor Friend. Yes, exactly. He is probably the most openly woke person ever. I know it's kind of bad to talk about politics here, but like, his perspectives are very, very woke, but he's also very academically open for discussions. So like, he encourages a lot of internet cultures, but he also opens up for a lot of like conservative and a lot of different perspectives about this. Woke? Yeah, like the internet woke, you know. But that's beyond that. I don't want to talk about more of that perspectives. It's like that stranger in a public bathroom who holds your hands from under the stall through a painful dump. Speak out from a true experience right there. I'm not chronically online, sorry. It's okay. I can't explain the term woke without saying something bad. Extremely left wing. Yeah, basically. Okay, that's enough. We don't want to talk about more of that. As long as someone is open for discussions, I don't care about their agendas. As long as you stay respectful and willing to talk, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. So like, he is like distinctly a leftist in his political standpoint, but like he is often very good at like pointing out mistakes and pointing out differences and shortcomings, even to his own perspectives. So it's really good. I have trauma with professor friends of mine. Got fired because... Okay, right. Uh-huh. That is disgusting. The uni basically have the same free elective and general courses as mine, so that class is basically like one of those elective / general course. Got it. But that only happens with the maths. Well, it happens to all of my classes, unfortunately. Especially not in this sphere. Yeah, no, I'm not continuing with that conversation. Anyhow, so yeah. So like, there's multiple other ways to like, you know, make your class a bit more bearable, and definitely not your fault to feel disinterested about some certain topics. Hell, if you wanted to put me in like a business law classes, I'll definitely not enjoy that at all, because that's not what I like. So I'm a very distinct person when it comes to dislike and likes. If I don't like a single thing, I would not give two shit about it. But like, yeah, so when in class, you can really see when I'm engaged or not. Ugh. Yeah, no, my voice is not good for 3 hours, including singing. And Nious, Loki really not doing well in at least 9 days. I'll come back to you another time though, I promise. Also, you really should take care there. Don't tell me about that, you take care there, okay? What happened there, Angela? Take care there, please. And, try to down me, okay? You're a gentle soul that deserves so much better. So, take care there. When will you be gone for military? You won't be free, no? When will that be? Yeah, I'm going to military. As soon? Well, the soonest point, I'm not sure when, but the soonest point is going to be the end of this year, until like for a few months or so, or or mid next year, possibly mid next year. Yeah. Your interest is in arts and humanities and social science, social linguistics. Yeah, it's my favorite. What made you want to serve? It's mandatory. I can't, like, I have to serve in it. Mandatory service, yeah. It's mandatory service. I will either miss... I probably won't miss my birthday, but I hope not. I hope not. But I also hope to not serve in the summer. So, what will happen is, hopefully, what would happen is, I will be away for the weekdays, and I'll be back in the weekends. And during that time, I'll be able to stream. It's less than 1 year. No, yeah, it's not like a full year. No. It's like, and I'll be able to to be back on the weekends. So I'll return on weekends and try to stream. Even though I know it's gonna be tiring, but it worth every second of it. I'm certain of that. So yeah, if I get the time to come back and stream, I'll definitely do that. And it's not gonna be like a full year or something. No, I think it's less than half a year. So don't worry about that. And by that time, I'll probably be able to balance some times with editing, because I really want to learn how to edit on videos, since, well, it's pretty hard to try to like hire people to find the clips and like edit the clips, you know. So I kind of just wanted to like balance these two and try to edit videos like 10 minutes worth of like a stream. But for example, I edit like an entire streams of me playing Exit 8 and just like put it as a video on my channel. I don't know a lot about your conscription systems, but if you need any advice on military stuff, feel free to ask. All I know is that don't ask for any troubles, stay in your lanes, follow the rules, and don't be that asshole. Yeah, don't be a show-off. Just do what you need to get through. That's all you need to do. Stop asking questions. Act on command. stay safe. I'll make sure to not drop any soaps, okay? No, nobody use soaps now. Don't drop shampoos, yeah. Do not drop any shampoos in, in militaries, because a single week without any release is going to be hard for some people. Yeah. The whole bottle? Yeah, I heard a lot of stories about military and people being rowdy in there. And what you mean? Sometimes it's not safe to be in an environment where people can take advantage of you. Yeah, but don't worry about it. Drop the. Who said that? Whose voice is that, huh? Good luck with your hips and lower back. Yeah, I'll make sure to look at the window so I can find you just like staring on the side. You'll slip and fall off the bar of soap and then people laugh. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, the instructor mustn't know your name, so don't be too good or too bad at anything. Otherwise, you'll get either chosen or for every task will constantly yelled at / punished. That's very true, yeah, that's very true. Don't be the standout. But the thing is, I will be the standout because of my physical appearance. I don't know if that happens to your military, but like, in my military, at least the people who is already been in there has told me that people get lined up on the order of height. So the tallest will be on the front, and the front person is always going to be the person who's doing everything. So I am, on average, taller than most people. How do y'all get the XP? Super chats. Yeah. The tallest guys were always in the front when marching, yes. So I'm always going to be the guy in the front. Because I am, on average, taller than most people. So that is a problem, yes. 6 foot something? Yeah, I'm 6'1", 185. Then how did I get? Let's get 75. But you also get for talking actively. So yeah, Nious, you should give me a few inches. Get in line. People want to get my inches. Wait. I mean, yeah, people do want to get my inches. That's not true. Nobody want to get my inches. Get my legs though. That's what people want. Not that. No. Put a few inches in. A few. The clumsy is in the right in front. Oh dear. Bro's offering. Who are we to deny? I didn't offer you. So where can I join that line? No, you will not be directed to that. Thank you. Get your legs so we could. Oh, fucking Final Fantasy again. Just dropping the soap gonna look like Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, why did you say that? Dude, what the fuck? Oh, I hope my rendition on camera can show them face palming, cause oh dear God. Oh no. Dean, get the fuck out of here. Oh no. You just stopped tracking? Yeah, cause my entire face is covered by my hands. Remove it from my memory. Oh my god, that's awful. That's fucking awful. I spat out my food. Oh my god. Thank you, Dean. You have met your quota for the speech today. You can get the fuck out of here now. Hello, by the way. No, get out. That's your goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. That's your goodbye. The music. Oh my god. Just hell nah, what? Oh. Are you disappointed? No, I'm disgusted. That's not the right DIS word. Alright, that's not the right one. Oh my god. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. I need to see a visual representation of Nious' Snow White now. No, we don't need that. We do not need that, thank you very much. Also, give me a moment here, I'll be back in a bit. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? He hates us. Are you separation issue fat ass? He doesn't hate us, he's taking care of his dwarves. No. Oh motherfucker. Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. Queen that smiles tells me that your brain just went to the same unholy. What the hell are you guys talking about? Oh. Oh dear, okay, yeah, scroll wheel. Nious jump scare. You like it, shut up. I need more alcohol in my system. I feel like I kept saying that. But god. I feel like I need a drink after what happened for the past 3 days or so. You're drinking now? I really want to, but not now. Slenderman from Timu over here. What? Then you drink too? Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't drank on stream for how long again? What was the last time I drank on stream? Oh, birthday, yeah. Too early in the day for drinking. Ah, bummer. I don't care about the time of the day, I just drink. Okay. Oh, and you will have to learn how to speak up. This free soft voice won't get you anywhere there. Let's hope you don't ruin your vocal cords. I don't know how to yell. You wanna hear me yell? Hold on. I only have one instances of myself yelling, ever. And that was like probably the loudest I've ever been. Like that. That was the loudest. Let me find it. Not these ones. Probably this one. Fuck this fucking map. So I was gonna be blessing both to the rest of. Oh well, I was about to say you guys guessed the stream from me like letting you guys listen to it, but I guess not. You already heard. You already heard a very key word. Recipient's abilities to deal damage and negate damage, but has no influence outside of the realm of shadow. Blah blah blah. Where is it? Shadow Grace. Oh, there it is. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Here. Thank you, Nious. I also hate myself there. Thank you. Oh my god. All those buffs. What enemy would Snow on Alien Isolation one. Ah! Yeah, that's the loudest I've ever been. Wait, hold on. Let me put that louder. That's the loudest I've been. On Alien Isolation one. Ah! Yeah, that's the loudest I've ever been. I cannot go beyond that, sorry. Yeah. That's the best I can do. You gotta learn how to belt that voice on the deepest part of you. There's one thing that I never learned, which is belting. I never learned how to belt. Subharmonic I can probably do, but not that. Guys, don't teach him how to become an emo alpha imaginating idiot. Yeah, you mean Andrew Tate? Sorry. Don't be overly aggressive, but don't let them stomp all over you either. You do not want Barracks Bunny status. I hate the fact that I'm gonna try to justify that. How will you stream for help in the bathroom? What does that mean? I don't know. You want to go help? Oh, you can help me, don't you? It isn't an issue or the alpha or stuff. You need to be audible during battle situations. It's for you and your comrades' safety. I don't know how to raise my voice though. I really need to learn that shit then. I've never really like raised my voice ever. I mean, I have yelled a few times, but like I've never really be as loud as I can before. Also, music, come back. Yeah. So like, I don't know. Bunny in the barracks. You have to learn how to shout. Better be prepared for that. Oh my god. You need to use a diaphragm? Yeah. But like, even if I scream, it's gonna be like a low frequency one because it's gonna be low. I'll whip you. That would be a great practice. Again, you and Nuna is gonna make me whimper. There's a difference. That's a huge difference right there. I need to shout. I don't need to whimper. I already got that down. Okay, that's the part where I can do. Your favorite colors is in the shades of blue. No, yeah, navy blue. Yeah. Can I add purple to it? I'm making a single color thing. I want to make it blue because you like blue, but I have nice shades of blue. Yeah, sure. I guess. At least you'll get loud. Yeah, for your entertainment, not for the purpose of military. I'm sure you're gonna have fun in that. So am I, but like... I could send you examples to see the difference between speaking and command voice. Attention! I can't do it. I can't do it. Or Nious, just follow the whimpering on the training ground. I have a very devious thought in my head right now, but I cannot say it. One time you're sweet and then want to whip someone. There's a spectrum of friendliness. Do it? I don't know how to do it. You can't tease us like that. Well, I didn't even say it, so hey. Welcome back, sweetie. Did I just call you sweetie? Squiddy? Well, I guess that wouldn't hurt. Oh, bruh. Oh, bruh. I know you want to. Shut up. Come on. Don't down me now. There we go. Come on. Good boy. Okay. Fuck OBS. Me as well. Why do I yell like that? Fun Alien Isolation one. At least it's not the Mickey Mouse shit that I do normally. That's like the highest I can possibly do, and that's it. No beyond that. Sweetie, good boy. What did I miss? My OBS crashed and I called Squiddy Sweetie. That's cute. No homo. You're about to say no homo. Wait, Ghost of Tsushima? That thing's like $50, my guy. I kinda need to put down Throne or something, if that's the case. Nothing compared to how I would sound, though. What you would be sounding like, huh? Hold on, did I forgot to do something? When was the last? I hope I remember how to do it. I swear I forgot something, but I whatever. If I forgot it, then it's not important. Just follow a whimpering trail. Guess that would be a new path on that base, where all the female enlisted is going to be there. Oh, Nious, can you give me voice acting tips? You feel you free right now? Also, you have to do projects. Well, I wanted to take a break this evening, so yeah. But I can give you some. What do you want to know? I mean, here's something that you want to like put your mind through, is that you need to develop a sensitivity to your to the identity of a voice. You know, what that means is that what does a voice tell you when you hear that voice? What is a aspect of the voice tells you when you hear it? Say for example, Kenjiro Tsuda's voice, like, you know, the you know, that kind of voice, you know, that kind of voice. What does it make you feel? What does it make you feel like? For instance, for me, that voice makes me feel like it's a stable voice. It's an older voice. It gives you comfort. It gives you stability, and it's something that you want for a middle-aged or a more mature person. You know, that kind of feeling. If it was grandpa, no, grandpa's a different one. Grandpa is like Ishin's voice. You know, Ishin Ashina's voice. I don't know how to do his voice. Here's something funny about it, is that you know how Kenjiro's voice is like so deep that it's most likely the oldest character's voice in the installment that he's in. You know that the game is so old, like the characters in the game so old that Kenjiro Tsuda actually voiced the youngest character in the entire game, just behind Kuro. Do you know how ridiculous that is? one of the oldest, like the most stable, mature voice in the voice acting industry voices one of the youngest characters inside of the game. That speaks to you how old the characters needs to be, like the voice of the character needs to be inside of Sekiro. So yeah, you need to know like what kind of voice gives you that kind of feelings. And then here's something important for you. What does your voice identify to yourself? What does your voice give you? Like, what is the property that your voice gives you? For me, I have a resonance behind my voice when I'm talking, my chest voice. So it could sound a tiny bit stable. It can sound comforting. But because my actual voice behind the residents, well, in front of the residents, is a lot more on the teenager side, like on the younger side. Like if I don't speak with my resonance, my voice sound young. So when that happens, I need to know what kind of voice I'm fitting for. For me, it's more like a edgy side character like Sasuke, like fucking Shadow for some reason. Part of the reason why I got audition in. Yeah, so like my voice is more fitting for deeper or more mature characters, like but not below, like not over 30, not over 30. Most of the characters that I'll be voicing is going to be like 25, 26-ish, or like edgy 18, 19-year-olds, you know, that kind of voice. And it's going to be someone that's not intense. Like, I'm not really good at yelling or like being intense with anger. My voice is more my voice excels at depression scenes, desperate sounds, erotic sounds. You know, things that doesn't require you to be loud. That's kind of what my voice is more fitting for. So here's something that you have to like feel your like identify yourself with the character like that. I can shrill to deep real quick. What? Welcome back, Coffee. The very opposite of Pakuromi sound. What is, sorry, I could not know that. Yes, exact opposite of that. Like, she'll be voicing like the protagonist, you know, like the protagonist that's like upbeat, more active, more aggressive. The ones that has gold hair or like, you know, red hair, you know, that kind of characters. Is this VA stuff? Yeah, I'm learning VA. I'm teaching VA stuff. Tips for any female heirs wanting to VA. Well, first, as I said, identify your own voice, know what you go for, and then practice. Practice what you like. And here's the part that you don't want to hear. How you practice is listen to other people's way of voicing a scenario, and then imitate that scenario by recording yourself down and listening back. I know, it's gonna be horrible, it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be very, very bad. But in the beginning, imitation is the best way of learning. That's how we all learn from talking. Like, that's how we all learn from walking. We see other people walk, we see that I can do as well because, you know, we're also human, so our innate, like, our innate, like, natural thought is that, oh, we can do that as well. So you just try more and more and more. Any advice for people using phone mics? Rip. At least get it headphoned when you're listening back. And do scenes that you can hear the best you want. For example, if you want to do a scene where it's like a Paimon's audition, you want to be able to listen to that high pitch frequencies from the thing that you're listening to. If you don't have a good mic, the best one you can get from a very budget point is a Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti is a very, very like easy to access one, but also sounds decently good. So get a Blue Yeti. It's like what, $200 USD, I think. It's expensive, but it's not expensive as like SN7B, which is gonna cost you like $5,000 basically. So yeah, this thing is fucking expensive. I just Karenino mafioso here, just buying this out of the blue, just giving it to me, which is ridiculous. Karen, you're crazy. Anyway, I did that back in the days with some of the Bridge series. Yeah, exactly. Just learn that. You'll help me, won't you? It's basic imitation is the basic of learning how to VA, then gradually find your own flavor. Yeah, so another thing that I've heard recently about it is that there's this one guy who talked about it. It's like he said, if you can perfectly imitate a certain voice, like a Mickey Mouse voice or like a cartoon voice, great. Put it in the back. Maybe you can use it some days. It will be useful for you. But if you came up with a new voice for yourself that you never heard being used anywhere else, that means that that's where your niche is. That's what you're good at, right? That's what you're good at to do because that's unique to you. You have never heard another person be able to do that voice. So then here's your market. Try to fit that into some sort of character that you can do. So if you can imitate, sure. First step of the play, be able to be confident with your own voice. That's the first step. Second step, find your own voice. Do what you're best at doing. Not just imitate other people and be other people's shadow. You know? Who here is rich? Someone buy me a mic. No. Poor as fuck, my guy, sorry. Never did a bridge or any VA stuff. Well, never hate trying. And yes, the best way to learn, best way to learn about something is just fucking try it. How do you figure out your vocal range? Just by practice? Trial and error. I mean, for me is more like, okay, for me I did like the most organic way possible. I went through 5 stages of grief for not being able to sing pop songs to learn that my vocal range is very low compared to other people. So what I did was I tried to sing a bunch of like Yuri songs, like a bunch of J-pop songs, but I realized that I couldn't sing it from like the right way to do it. When I listened back, I realized that I wasn't singing the right key. I was singing horribly. I couldn't go onto the key where it sounds like they're really just, you know, they're really just being comfortable with it. And then like more like the longer the time goes, the more I doubt myself be able to sing things. And then every single time when I say something, because I remember so vividly that when I was like needing to learn songs, Karen and Heiramond people just tell me that I need to use my diaphragm a lot more, because like I sound like I'm very weak when I'm talking. But the problem is that's 2 different issues. I just talk very softly by default. That's me. But my vocal range is very, very high. Well, very, very low on the other regard. So I could not sing pop songs on the original keys. That's the problem. So what I found out was, through Sinya, that I need to just lower down the keys. I need to lower down the keys. Sing, like, there's this one add-on that I found. Oh, I think it was Sinya who gave me to me. If you're using Opera GX or if you're using Chrome, there's this one extension called Transpose. Go to Google and then search Transpose extension, right? And then you'll find this one thing where you can like lower down the keys for songs. So find a song that you like, and then lower it down to like -4, -5, -6, or if it's too low for you, go +6, +7, +8, and then find that key and then try to sing it the most comfortable way possible. That's your vocal cues. You can maybe extend that for like 1 to 2 keys higher than that, but that's it. Through practice, of course, you can sing higher, but what you find the most comfortable is often the best way to sing. Transpose, TRANSPOSE. Transpose. Just like go on and find that. For me, the best advice is to physically imagine you are in a situation the character is in prior to voicing, rather than just reading the script and seeing anger or sad. Use all the context. Yeah, exactly. You're going for you're crazy for going too deep. It's entire trial and errors, okay? I always force myself to sing original keys, not always a good plan. Yeah, true. True. That helps. Oh my god, I can't do high notes, and most of the times the songs I like are not high. Yeah, sometimes there are times when you need to realize that it's just too high for you. It's not in your vocal range. Like, I can never sing as high as Bruno Mars. I can never sing as high as Ed Sheeran. But I can sure as hell sing the same way as he does. I can sure as hell sing the 18 from him, just in different ways, right? So like, find your own ways to sing it. How would you voice a divine godlike being that loves humans, but humans hates him because he has to kill to make other civilization flourish? Well, what is this mentality? What is, like, is he hateful? Is he sad? Is he assertive? Which one is it? Right? So like, again, while Coffee said was really good, you need to be able to immerse yourself. For me at least, what I do is when I'm voicing characters, I need to get into that scenario to voice that character. Say for example, me when I'm voicing Casper in a fireworks scene. In the fireworks scene, I basically voiced myself, just in a different voice. Yeah, I basically voiced myself there, just to like make it believable. Part of acting is becoming. And also part of acting is reacting. If you remember that. The best way to react is to act. And then the best way to act is to react. So if you know how to react, then you know how to act. You need to get into the right headspace for that scene. Yeah. He's sad because he has to destroy what he loves with his own hands. I mean, I don't really have that voice to be like a divine god, but I don't know if I can do it now or not. I don't know what to give him a voice for, because I don't have that inherent deep voice for myself. It really is acting. Yeah, it is. I mean, part of that is becoming. So I was really in that scene there. That's why it feels weird after that scene, because like I feel like I just confessed to like 20 people on camera. Like everyone was listening in chat was like, yeah, I'm confessing it to you. That ain't right. I'm a fucking public buzz. Nious, which do you think you could voice better? Soft, angelic boy, or charming and mischievous, malicious? I can do both. Like, the second one will be harder for me, but I can get into that headspace pretty easily. I can do both. If you really wanted to have one, that's like the one I can choose, then first one. No, second one. Fuck it, second one, yeah. Pretty easy to go that part. I'll try voicing all three of those. Soft angelic boy all the way. You could do a calm yet sinister god. Sometimes the clash between the calm demeanor and cruel deeds can be the most horrific. Like, I feel like if you wanted to do that kind of characters, if you don't want them to be like a one-dimensional character, because sad is a one-dimensional reason. So, alright. Something to think about when it comes to stories. Do you know what kind of stories that makes you cry the most? It's the type of stories that the characters are not crying, but you are. The characters are trying their best to not cry. When the characters are holding their tears back, that's when you feel the most amount of pain. Because you know for certain that they're suffering, but they cannot let that out. So the saddest scenes are often not the scenes where they cry the loudest. It's often the scenes where they're trying their best to hold their tears in. That's why scenes like, for example, parents are like putting their kids into the safe zones and waving them goodbyes. But like you can see that their facial expressions are contorted with a manufacturer's smiles behind it. Like they're smiling, they're waving, they're letting their kids to see their parents smiling the final time, but you know they're definitely pain internally. So yeah, that's a small thing, but that's very important for you to do. So when you wanted to act like a sad god, you need to have them feel with this feared like emotions, but it feels manufactured. It feels fake when you hear him being angry, because the reason behind his anger is because, well, he's broken, he's conflicted. So that's how you do it. Any writing? You need writing help? I'm writing a book, 20k words so far, but hit writing blocks. Any advice? Sit down, grab a drink, don't think about it for the next 2 days. Because holy fuck does that help. If you have a writer's block, lay it down for a tiny bit, make sure that you storyboard everything before you leave, and just let it go. Alright, don't think about it. Go take a break. Come back later. Just make sure for the love of your Christ, just organize your thoughts before you leave. Because you don't want to start from the ground up again. You don't want to start from the ground up again. Yeah. You'll try. Oh, don't worry. Well, yeah, that's a part of learning. Just like, you know, helping each other. That's very important. So yeah, good job on that. But the writing block, huh? For me, it's always just like brainstorm everything, organize it into like an actual organized storyboard, and then go from there. Because I never really, because writing on the fly never makes sense to me. I don't know, because like writing on the fly for me makes me feel like I'm not organizing things right. If it's improv, then sure. But if I'm writing like a full-on story for a very long like very long and intricate story, I will always write something and make it connect to other people, other things. Like, okay, I mean, I'm writing one right now. Recently, I'm writing this one short story from one of my projects. How's it going there, Zen? Welcome back. For you, it's too many thoughts versus no. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like, I'm writing a story right now about this one African American person who is suffering from vertigo, and but he is in a very racist neighborhood where his family is actually a creator of a gang who is severely racist towards white people. And what happens is, because of his vertigo, his skin is like turning white. He's losing melanin. So his gang, or his family, basically exile him from the gang. And the person decided to go and join the police force in spite of that, even though his brother, who is his twin brother, is saddened by the fact that they cannot talk anymore. But then there's this back and forth conflict between the brother feeling betrayed because, well, the main protagonist joined the police force in spite of their backgrounds, but there is a reason behind the main protagonist joining the police force, because he's angry. He's being abandoned by his family. So this is back and forth of this, and whenever a thing doesn't work out between the two, it will just like the entire logic of the story will crumble into pieces. So what would I do is, like, I basically put down an entire storyboard of what the plot will be, vaguely, with the details that's going to foreshadow the next part, put down there, and then like put it into like a notepad, basically. So yeah. Welcome back to you. So anyway, that's how I do it. Can I ask you questions about voice acting? I really need help. I am behind the schedules, but both Nious and Shinta. Sure, go for it. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Oh, that's fun. It's like, to be honest, I'm not really that good of a teacher either. I'm not really that good of a voice actor either. That's what I'm trying to say. Getting to character. Well, yeah, about that. What about it? Pretty heavy topic. It must have been pretty hard researching about it and write about it. Yeah, it's. I kind of was inspired by it. Have you guys seen the TV show Banshee? There's this one character in Banshee who is an ex-Nazi, but he decided to he hated himself for joining in the Nazis. So he decided to join the police force and redeem himself. But like when he joins the force, he had tattoos of, you know, those things, those symbols on his face and all over his body. So he was basically like, he basically have his retribution tattoo on his body, literally. But he's trying to redeem himself by being the best person. The person's the character's like traits are very interesting as well. He never raised his voice. He was never violent until, well, when he sees his ex-gang members, and he's always trying his best to de-escalate the situations like you would do. So yeah, that's really good. You mean the Buddhist symbols my people appropriated? Just mirrored, yeah. Since I can imagine but voice don't come out. It's like I know what and how I have to say it, but I'm not able to say it as much. So like I know how to be a divine being, but I do record it divinely, but then after trying not to cringe and listen to it, it feels a lot half-hearted and like very bad. Can you feel the emotions inside of the voice? Well, okay, what's the problem here? Do you think you just don't have much commitments? Or do you think you just don't have the voice to do it? Because if you don't have the voice to do it, then it's sometimes you just need to admit defeat and just realize that sometimes you're just not fitting for the characters. Or you probably don't have the right voice for it. If you don't have the right emotions, then that means that the emotions are either not in you as much yet, or your lines is not believing enough for you to be in that perspectives. Taking my leave since I have private things to do. It's okay to well home. Sorry, didn't greet you there. But yeah, take care there, nonetheless. We'll never live that down. I will not continue that conversation just for your sake, Shinta. Chat, I'm 4 minutes behind what's happening. My Wi-Fi isn't cooperating. Oh god. So like, you know how you want to sound in your mind, but you can't get the voice out? Yeah. Which one is it? Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. Much of a learning period, but okay. Here's a fun thing for you. I can never do like a caster's voice, but like you just need the right incentive to do it. Let me show you. This is probably the best Blender animation I've ever seen ever. And don't worry, you filthy minds, it's not that, okay? So this is a small cutscene. An animation, sorry. An animation that someone made between a karate and a boxing stance fight. And there's this one like comment inside here. Let me read it for you. Where is it? There's this one. There's one of them. Oh, wait, no. Okay, never mind. So yeah, this is one comment here. Where I remember it saying so vividly. Where it's like when the knockout kick came in, people have to like resist themselves from becoming Joe Rogan while they're saying, "Oh, he's hurt! He's hurt!" So like, I didn't understand until when I saw the kick. So here's it. Here it is. Just watch. You'll see. Joe, oh, for God's sake. This is one of the best animations I've ever seen. You can see distinctively the two fighting styles, which is amazing. Look at how fast the freaking... Look how fast his hands are. What's going on here? I'm showcasing something. Woo! So clean. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh shit. Oh, she's tagged. She's tagged. Oh, she's hurt. She's hurt. Oh, she's going down. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, it is all over. That fucking kick. That fucking kick. She's going. You know, right? It's like, holy shit. Yeah, that was clean as hell. When you see that kind of stuff, you go, oh, fucking, whoa. That is the emotion. That was the emotion, alright? So I want you to like get that sort of feelings inside to make that work. Because when you have that environment, when you have that emotions, there's only so little to prevent your voice from doing that. I'm down for the Taekwondo, girl. Same. Anyway, yeah. So she has that series of like all of these, you know. There's one where the boxing girl was called Anne, and Anne was fought Laichi in the first one, and she was boxing while Laichi was MMA. So you'll see a lot more like kicks, knees, tackles, things like that instead of Laichi's movesets. But I'll leave it to you guys. It's really cool. Asatoshi. His channel is amazing. Yeah. And then the other two, the divine doesn't sound very divine, and more like someone trying hard to be divine. Biggest issue for you might be to get rid of the restraints in your. Come on. Go back. There we go. It's back. Okay. Yeah. So like you need to go. Yeah, full on LARP. It's okay. LARP. As the characters, even if you have the screen put on top of your. Yeah, exactly. You just have to leave that restraint off of you. If you think that what you're doing is something that you couldn't get from emotional wise, then you just need to let that through. Yeah. So like again, sometimes it's okay to just admit defeat. All right. There's sometimes it's where you just want to be comfortable to sound the most convincing. If you sound like you're always strained, then that's not you. You cannot convince anyone if you cannot convince yourself. Alright? I can't help it but that default anime commentary voice. What a clinking! And she's down! Oh, she's hit! Like everyone was like, yeah, hold on. He's hurt. It's just this all the time.
No. Oh shit! Oh my goodness! Oh shit!
It's just like that at all times. It's amazing. That one part of it, my parents scolding me. I can only do it when they're out. My grandma's sleeping. Well, what's happening? Oh, I'm just showcasing the fucking. He's tagged. He's tagged. It is all over. Sound like a WWE commentator. So fun. But yeah, so like for me, like Mayui, for me, I cannot also do like very loud characters. I will never be able to do loud characters. I don't think so. So it's not like something that you want to like force yourself to do it. Because if I force myself to be like the token anime protagonist, I can't do it. My voice doesn't allow me to do it. I cannot be that all sunshines and rainbows. I have a dream to become like the best hunter in the entire world kind of characters, you know. I can never be those kind of characters. The most menace divinely God Nious can do is near Yuki Kaida's voice. Yuki Kaida. Let me listen to him. Fuck you. Where's my phone? I hate that you're true. Oh, I hate that that's true. Oh my god. I wanted to hear her. Fuck off. It's okay, I hate it. Remember my under no blankets, so no echoes and quality better. Yep. Okay, wait, maybe I can kind of borrow my parents' rooms to do this there. The whole character is mine, so I get into the emotions, but it doesn't sound very emotional. Tell me I'm wrong, I dare you, fuck you. The whole reason why I'm angry is because that's not wrong. Why? Oh yeah, the blanket trick is also very useful when you're first starting, when you don't have a soundproof room. You just put a blanket over you. She hated her because she spoke the truth. God damn it. Ow. What time is it? Oh shit, it's only two hours. Alright, order. What do you need to sound happy, but recording doesn't sound as happy as it is intended as? Some things that you are, maybe you're missing some sort of nuance inside of your voice. Like the trembleness inside of someone's laugh, you know? There's a difference between talking normally and talking like this. You know, there's a difference. Love to voice a real maniac one day, it will be so much fun. I don't think I can do a maniac laugh. There is my RE8 stream, so probably not. Maybe some sort of like tiny bit of nuances that you're missing. What if it's too hot for blankets? Oh, strange. I don't remember you being under the blankets. Fucking hell. Get it? Because you're too hot. I hate myself. I can do that. Oh dear god. It's like what Angela did. She got herself to cry when voicing. Commitment. Next Zatsudan, I ask again. I'll wait for your result. Angela is so majestic. I'm so jealous. I wanted to sound as good as her. Is there gonna be another debut from my community? I'm gonna hear Angela's voice later in HoloLive or something. Is that what's gonna happen? It's the same coffee, Celeste and Shinta and Angela are so good. Yeah, they are good. They are really good. I try to feel like I'm not the idol anymore. I mean, I never was the idol, but like... Another? Well, what was it? Pyra debuted. Pyra debuted as a VTuber not so long ago. Yeah. You are a boring failure. That is the criteria, yes. No, I'm not. No, don't. I don't want to say that shit, man. Thank you. Also, I don't want to do the fucking maniac voice. I don't know I can do it. I want to debut, hopefully, like, in my honor. I want to do tubing so bad. Well, nothing's stopping you other than fucking tech issues. Just get a good PC, learn how to do OBS, and here's your start. That's cool, using Nious' advice to give him more competitions. Fuck you. Granted, I'm not doing that much either, so hey. Well. Fuck. Do it. You can't force me. No, guys, I'm say-so. I'm enjoy. Yeah, exactly. We're all say-so. I'm a say-so secretary. Chat bullshit. Yeah. I mean, it was doubt before, and now it's fucking straight up lies. If I was singing, streaming wouldn't be my thing, though. I think. I mean, streaming is just like, I don't know, a more fast food weight of content. I feel like I would say it is a lot more commitment compared to, like, you know, just sitting on recording, because you can cut things, right? If only there's only so much you need to like react to. But the thing about streaming for me is like, you just need to be at 100% at all times. At least in my standards, because I don't want to be like, you know, just like. Whoa, that's cool. Damn. Man. What the fuck? Oh, okay. You know, I don't want to be that, you know? Yeah, streaming is a lot more genuine. You can't just like have like 0% sometimes. You just need to be at 100% at all times so that, you know, it doesn't. With foul mouth like mine, I get cancelled on the day anyways. You know, you have no idea how much I reserve just to be on camera. Is this your 100%? Oh god. What? I mean, I'm not at my 100% for certain. Like, if you want to go with my 100%, then I won't be here for another 10 minutes. Not because I'm tired, just because YouTube's gonna ban me at all times. Okay? I'm not like a hyper racist off stream. No. I'm just like really offensive. There are jokes that I want to make. Sometimes it's just like, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Looked like a normal Nious stream to me. Is that boring, fucker? If they didn't ban Soviet Wombo and some of the other guys, you're probably okay. I need to raise the spell as well. Oh wait, what? Oh sorry, fuck. I just realized something. Ah, do it. do what Mayuyu wrote. What did Mayuyu wrote? What? No, I would not. Fuck you. No, thank you for the super, but fuck you. No, I'm not doing that, Scooty. Thank you very much. You cannot pay me. There's no way you can pay me $2 and make me fucking throw away my sanity entirely. No fucking way. I was like, get conscious about my accent. I absolutely loathe strong German accents when speaking English. I don't know how Sin spoke so clean always. I can still hear a tiny bit of it, but I don't think a German accent's bad. Unless you're talking about the, you know, the Hollywood German accent. If you have, you know, if you if it's like the Hollywood German accent, the type that happens in Key and Peele's, that kind of skits. If that's the kind of accent, then fair enough. We're not playing to those stereotypes. Yeah, no. If it's not, then it's fine, okay? I don't think that's a problem. I really don't think it's a problem. Would you do it for Scooby Snacks? Fuck up. No, I would not do that. No, you cannot bribe me with praises. But thank you, though. Don't get to say that about yourself. And also, I don't think you have a strong accent. I don't think you have that much of a problem, no. You're the really... I'm about to offend the entire continent. Okay, let me get this straight. There is a certain amount of accents that are deemed less attractive than others. Okay. Just certain ones. But I'm pretty certain that none of the people here has that problem. You getting watched right now? My no. Nious has to rate our VA stuff, guys. Oh god. That's a string idea, isn't it? That you guys avoid shit. Speak our truth, language majors. Oh my god. I've been hiding away. We have known the truth, okay? But the truth is hurting. We can't. There's a certain reason why British accent is seen to be, more attractive. It's because of a certain way to enunciate things. And the general rules for pronunciation is, the brighter the tone is, the more immature people tends to associate that voice with. That's all I can say, okay? That's all I can say. It is? Yeah, it is. Because, like, there are certain enunciations, for example, the T's, sometimes, the pronunciation of G's, T's, P's, and K's. These ways of pronouncing things, if you can pronounce it a lot more pronounced, as it was, you will be able to make it sound more assertive. That's why certain swear words are also more powerful than others, because certain swears are a lot more powerful with their enunciations. So yeah. Eat dinner. Alright there. Take care then, Mayu. And bon appetit. Or are you sending the VA stuff? Or are you doing the VA stuff? Tone deaf people are just out. I didn't say that. You can only get one thing straight and it's down there. Yeah, but the intention is not straight at all. Yeah, so like the B and C. Yeah, exactly. That kind of voice is a lot more attractive than others. Internet asked me to VA some of the LAD stuff. Who are you gonna voice? Huh? Xavier? Silas? You can do Silas? Why am I streaming? Just I'll give you the key and you can stream for me. See if you can do that. Oh, Caleb, okay. There's so many accents over here. I guess I'm not... no, posh. Sorry, posh. Because, only posh. Because, if you go beyond posh, then it's gonna be a bit more pretentious. And if it goes below posh and street man's, then it's gonna be a bit, skipping the few syllables can make it tends to be cheap, It's like, oh, I can't do that, bro. That is super racist. No, I can't say that. was gonna say the other types of British accents aren't that attractive. Birmingham. I'm sorry, Peaky Blinder fans. I cannot get behind Birmingham accents. I'm sorry. You just said it? No, I was gonna demonstrate it, but it's just no. I mean, English accents are varied. Welsh accents, okay. The gasp. Yeah. There is a certain bit of like insincerity when I hear John from Peaky Blinders. Like, no, it's not insincerity. It's more like grittiness that I find to be a little too much in Birmingham accents. It's probably because of the aesthetics that was aimed for in Peaky Blinders, but yeah, don't get me wrong, it's still, you know, it's still a British accent. It's still really sexy, but and of course you got Cillian Murphy over there, but you know, it's gotta be good. The issue is just like it's so dirty feeling, you know. It's so grounded that it doesn't feel, yeah. It's just different. Yeah, it's some nice Irish or Scottish accent. As a kind of rough, yeah. I don't know how many of you were here, but I basically was able to shut off, he told me, entirely from being horny, like at all, from doing my Scottish accent. Yeah, a lot of people find Scottish accent to be completely turned off. Remove your pants for me, laddie. Oh no. Yep. Don't find it. Not good at all. British English made me question about American English with all the accents. Yeah. Oh, I can see why. I believe there are some people with a sexy Scottish accent, but like, yeah, no, come back, Queen, come back. Yeah. Clip and be upon your stream now, whatever you do. Remind me of that Mel Gibson screaming free. Sweden Braveheart. Oh dear. Could be worse. Imagine a Welsh one. I mean, granted, one of the most famous voice actors, well, slash YouTuber right now is Welsh. Connor C-Dog VA. Yeah, C-Dog is Welsh. He can speak Welsh. He can also speak a very heavy English Welsh accent. Yes. But that's a big butt right there. I'm fucking 31, folks. Try like a desert now, and I'm not even a girl. His accent only appears when he's mad. True. Hey. We're all freaking childish as all shit. But Welsh is barely understandable for English folks. That is true, that is true. I mean, I can understand some Scottish and a decent amount of Irish, but if you go to like a pub in Ireland, or like go to a pub in Welsh, like a Welsh pub, then yeah, no, I just realized I couldn't speak a word of English basically. or when the mouse messes with him. Oh. Yeah, true. I mean, I don't understand Welsh. It's a different language. So, well, there's also Welsh also speaks a very heavy Welsh accent of English. And I've heard people who claim that they're speaking English, but I still cannot understand a single line of that before. Imagine me drinking on an Irish pub. People would consider me a local. Oh, you'll be having a blast down there. Consider me lightweight at that point. Oh yeah, another topic that I talked about. That I was mentioning in when I was off stream, just talking about it, just thinking about it. Have you guys shotgunned a beer before? I understand them when I speak English, but not Welsh. Okay, yeah, fair. Because Welsh is a different has a different language, of course. Yeah. Was it like I've shotgunned it a few times and almost throw up, but that is a refreshing experience. Mostly because I was drenched in beer after that, but one day I'll teach you German in a heavy Saxonian accent just to see the Milky going up to her shrimp when you talk to her. Wait, what's the context? Why? I can drink a whole can without flinching, yes. Oh shit, okay. Some of my American friends have said that they can't understand me too when I speak because of my British accent. Well, you did say that. I don't know why, but when you say that I just hear that girl who looks like Draco Malfoy, you know. That girl was like why does other people when they have their hair combed back look beautiful, but when I do it I sound like if I look like Draco Malfoy. I don't know if it's that, then we have much to discuss, but beyond that, I don't know. Saxonian is the least sexy German accent by far? What? Who was that? It sounds fun. Let me just put it up to you guys. Hold on. Okay. Cool.
But why is it some girls look really sexy with their hair slicked back and I look like Draco Malfoy?
Wait till my father hears about this. Bravo. Bravo.
But why?
Yeah, that. Oh, how's it going to sell? Yes, and every German will agree with that. Wait, what? Oh, you mean the Saxonian? Oh, I don't. Thank God. I just want to bring up really quick. I don't know how many of you have known this, but I've always wanted to talk about this. Just a fun fact for you guys. Here's Sony fucking killing me with this.
Good afternoon, Mr. Wick. It's been a long time.
I'd like a tasting.
I am quite excited to show you
Okay,
something.
just remember his
For
face.
the German varietals, but I can wholeheartedly endorse the new breed of Austrians. Glock 34 and 26.
And also, just to pay attention to his accent. His accent basically pronounced everything with a T in it. So that's what makes it a bit more, you know, enunciated. But remember his face. Remember the sommelier's face. The one who sells John Wick his guns, alright? Remember that. And here's this.
This kitchen is so hard to clean. If only there was an easier way.
Hi, I'm Derek Bum. Say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces with new Kitchen Gun. This sink is filthy, but just 3 shots from Kitchen Gun, and it sparkles like new. Look how...
It's the same guy. 20 years apart. It's the same guy. By the way, it's the same guy as the Yeah, it's the same guy. It's the same actor. It's him.
Good afternoon, Mr. Wick.
It's him. Let me find his profile. Hold on. John Wick, sommelier. Who's the actor? The actor is Peter's. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's this guy. It's this guy, right? So it's Peter Surf. Okay, kitchen gun. It's him. It's him. A parody of the Vasilif Bank commercials for a product called Kitchen Gun, which is a firearm the host Derek Baum using the serpent. It's the Peter Surf in the Witch show. It's the same guy. So he went from selling kitchen guns to selling guns to John Wick. Isn't that amazing? No, I'm showing you knowledge. I'm showing you knowledge, okay? This is not a reaction. This is a good reference. So yeah, here's another core memory of you now. Now that you know. The guy who sells kitchen guns is the same person who sold guns to John Wick to kill a Italian mafia boss. Mm-hmm. There you go. Fantasy merchant type of man. What are you buying? Not even a good type. The type to make the screen tiny. So what? Huh? What are we talking about? Oh no. For God's sake, Coffee Beans. God damn it. The fact that you focus on the gun meanwhile I'm nerding on the accent. I mean, I also mentioned about the accent. But still, yeah, the accent's also important to know. That accent's very it's very like standard sexy English accent right there. Mm-hmm. A very, very simple one at that. Yeah. Nonetheless, yeah. Here's another thing for you. Storgiven. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that kind of voice. Mm-hmm. God. Welcome back. Mango Pope? That sounds good. I'll get pimples, but you know what? Worth it. Worth it. And easy to understand? Yeah, exactly. I mean, listen to this.
Varietals, but
Do you hear that word?
I know of your past fondness for the German varietals, but
Varietals. When I pronounce it, it sounds like I'm a fucking 18-year-old kid. But when he pronounces it, there's a difference.
I know of your past fondness for the German varietals, but
That he keeps the T inside of his mouth, so like in the back of his mouth. So instead of pronouncing it as to, he pronounces it with to. You know, there's a difference in that. I can't even replicate that, but it's like it's a difference that makes this pronunciation sounds better. I'm married to that voice. You guys are very easy to jump ship, huh? I'm never doing any reaction channels to any males ever. Yeah, so the Brits are allergic to teas. They're either allergic to it or they're addicted to it. They either have to pronounce every tease or do every or ignore every tease. All right, there's no in between. There's only these two. But that's not a 9. That's a 9 VA, bro. The German varietals. We do both. We switch it up. Yeah. Okay, fair. Either no tea or yeah. So like either addicted to it or allergic to it. Yeah. It would sound so good. I need to learn a lot about voice acting since it will be my first time doing stuff like this. I'll practice and also bother Shinta and you. Sure thing. I'll see what I can do. It's just like a gun sommelier is probably the most it's probably the most dopamine inducing thing for dudes ever. Imagine just like instead of selling you wines, they just They just sell you guns. Like, reminds me how I hate Trish fake ass British accent. She keeps repeating, but you mean the British? Oh, I hate that. Meanwhile, in Brazil, T is pronounced usually as tich and then shit. Yeah. That's gonna be confusing. I mean, it's no use to compare oneself to professional actors. It seems so effortless for them, but that just shows how good they are. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, that's like you're comparing yourself to the end point of the product when you're not even halfway there. Like, compare to yourself a chapter later. That's what you need to compare to yourself with. Even if you want to compare to yourself, you shouldn't. You should just, you know, look at the progress as progress. I'm not sure if I have an accent or not. Well, I consider that I have an accent, even though I don't think I have an accent. But there's a difference between my mixed accent and Croco's mixed accent. Like, Croco is like the perfect Asian mixed accent. She does not have a single bit of like tells that she's American, but she's also speaking in American pronunciation, which is kind of crazy. I don't know about you, but like if your accent is just like talking normally and you can hear like British accents, especially when you're Asian, then you have an accent. Because if you're speaking in American accents and you hear a specific word that you pronounce as British accent, then you have an accent. Like, for me, the only way to tell that I have an accent, for myself at least, is if I hear myself say the word plant. Because I say the word plant instead of plant, you know? So plant a bomb, I say plant a bomb. I don't say plant the bomb. You know, it doesn't sound natural to me. When I say the word plant, I need to say the word in a British accent. So that's the only tell that I have for myself. Just remember, chat, when comparing yourself, gotta keep in mind the average is okay. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you for the help. You know, I take notes and now I put it into practice. Thank you so much. Well, you're welcome. And it's always good to ask. Do you also laugh in Shinta, you can't. Yeah. I'm gonna rephrase from helping you with that conversation there, Shinta, because that I don't know how to help you without sounding like I'm an accomplice. Plant. Yeah, exactly. Plant. That's how I pronounce it. Spanish Brazilians use cake. Oh yeah, while texting and aloud. It's even worse because fucking responded, seriously. Oh god. I have Indian accent, not the stereotype one, though. The actual one. So and no, we don't pronounce T's and D's. We call it the biting tongue. But, okay. I mean, he did ask. It's more like a joke about. Okay, no, I can't explain the joke about sounding like I'm like, oh, this is funny because it's racist. It was a serious question because. Oh, okay. No, because like I've seen like a bunch of like very stereotypical like not TikToks, like fucking like Gen Z videos of people like oh, this is how us Latinos laugh, and just like they're laughing with J pronounced as J's instead of Haas. So it's just a bunch of people going jaw jaw jaw. So it's like. I was like, please don't engage in stereotypes. Please don't do what I'm thinking right now. And thank God you're asking the actual question. Oh my god. It's like instead of saying like ja and yes, like ya and yes, you say ja instead. That's what I was thinking about, which is horrible. So no. You have too much of these resources in this chat. Thank you. Funny thing is, German pronounce it the same way as Spanish. Good. Don't let the Americans fuck things up. It's the internet lingo in the new gen. I have a lot of things to talk about when it comes to linguistic evolutions. I will engage in the stereotypes if I want to. Oh dear. What the fuck is a kilometer? What about Ojo-sama life? Oh. The name has a J in it from my German family, but living in Texas is always pronounced either in English or Spanish method. Oh dear God! Does that bother you any sort of ways? Ego cry. I mean, okay, here's another thing for you. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, so can you guys just picture like the bald eagle sound in your head that you hear all the times when, you know, when you see like American flags or like stereotypical visuals of like American flag with the bald eagle? Fun fact, the bald eagle cry that you hear typically is not a bald eagle cry. It is actually a red hawk's cry. But because of bald eagle's cry sounds, you know, normal, they decided to replace the bald eagle's cry with the red hawk's cry. Yeah. I'm used to it, but it drove me very livid in elementary school. No bald eagles here. Yep. That's so, yeah, no, it's all for visuals, I guess, for presentations. +1 intelligence. Here's another useless information that you now know. Thank you very much. I've taught so many now. I've taught that the person who sells John Wick guns is the same person who did the kitchen gun commercial. I've taught you that the mosquitoes, if were to be wiped out in the ecosystem, will not affect the ecosystem entirely. And now, you know that the bald eagle's cry is not the actual bald eagle's cry. Congratulations. Only have a certain German owl saying. It's so famous that she even did a song about it. Another useless information. Did you know that sharks have two? I do. I also know that echidnas have 4 prongs genitals. They have 4 tips. Yeah. So like instead of just like one long schlong, it's like one and then like protruding into 4 different parts. How do you know? There are things that you must know when you're a furry. That's all I can say. Certain materials requires you to be academically and scientifically accurate. I'll leave it at that. Let's go, Knuckles! Oh dear God. Celestia, what the fuck? So when's the furry model coming? That's all you get. I know a lot of things now. It's been a year and I know more human being. Let's go! 18 plus and host and thingies. I'm glad I actually clicked your Zatsudan strings when I did, but now I won't bleach. Thank you. Since when you got that? Since forever, dude. You just never was paying attention at all. So you were clearly not looking at a screen. Putting myself from telling more fun facts. I know you know a lot more, Dean. So shut up. No, I don't need your fun facts, okay? My fun facts is already fucked up as it is. I know your fun facts is even more fucked up than mine. So no, thank you very much. Don't we all? I'm not even gonna mention female hyenas. Oh my god, no. Why do I have so many animal facts? I hate this. More than female hyenas. Oh, shut up. What's it? No, don't ask. Do not ask. We don't need more forbidden knowledge about this. We're good. We're good. We're past that. We're past that. Alright, we're good. Holy shit. Okay. I am the holy water. Yeah, can you expel some water from me? Do you want me to help with that? I can get some water from you. Just need a bit more work with the finger. The no shark is okay. Yep. Now you do. Now you do. Well, so I can get some more waters from the tap from Nious side, you know. That's where I can get waters. Oh shit. I need some it's unholy water. I don't know how to feel about it when I end up understanding what Heiramond and Nious is talking about. I feel I entered this forbidden territory. Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that your brains can think of can be found. There are mountains of contents, some better, some worse. If none of it's of your interest, then you'll be the first. Head pads and oh, thank you. I would like some head pads right now. That'd be great. I guess not. Suddenly recalled the peak Nious stream. Yes. Much to agree to, but also much to disagree to. There are things that I should not ever leave this freaking stream right now. It stays here. The music, as always, Arvin doing his work. Just so you think that. The other day, okay, just another thing that kind of depressed me for a tiny bit. The other day I saw one of the descriptions on one of Arvin's song, and it was him being doubtful about him continuing his content, his musics, and he was questioning about whether what he's doing right now is going to be recognized by people, and I just want to like. I just want to show up at his fucking doorstep and go, I believe you. Can you please make more music, for God's sake? Like, oh, that's so depressing, because like that was like 3 years ago when I saw like that message, and that song was like 3 years ago, and yeah, it truly hurts. It truly it truly hurts when I see such a talented soul not being recognized for what he's doing, which is yeah, but I should have well, it's just sad. It's just sad to think like that. I listened to his songs a few times. Got it saved. Yep. Save it. Save all of his playlist. And this song is his final one. 7 months ago. Yeah. It's called Moving On, which is it's kind of depressing when you read the description again. He says, to the 4 or 5 people who still remembers his channel was a thing, that I was someone that existed. Thank you for the support you have given me the last few years. Reading the few comments I was given and hearing how to help people meant a lot to me. All of my earlier songs are visible again, and this channel will now be an archive. The emphasis on the few, that hurts. I don't even think he would read the comments yet, but I really want to leave one. What happened with Arvin? I just got back. Arvin discontinued his channel 7 months ago. Yeah, there were more than a few of us, definitely. We can leave one, perhaps. Interesting. Fuck it, do it now. Fuck it, we do it live! Do it live! Fuck it! We do it live! Do you want to see what I'm writing? I mean, you probably can't see anyway, so whatever. I'm gonna read it out after I finish typing it. You all comment? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Hold on. Let me give it to you guys. Send the link. Go comment here. Show your appreciation. Do it now. I want to see all of you guys in the chat right now. Be in the comment section. Do it. It always happens mainly because of many audiences are in for the clout and not for talent. Exactly. That's I mean, probably part of the reason why I never made it big. Because of that. Oh, here it comes. Oh dear. Here comes the wave. How? What I'm hurting myself when writing this. I'm not good at words, but I'll try. Fuck off! Don't give me that. You guys keep saying that, but you kept like doing the most emotional shit ever. Like, come on. I'm really not. No, just try. You got this. You got this. Look, man, for some reason you just like to glaze us. Bitch, what? I'm encouraging you, fucker. Yeah, just a quiet moment for all of us. I'm leaving some comments to one of my favorite artists. Alright, done. Calming keyboard as you just don't want me to talk, do you? Yeah, my keyboard does sound very soothing, but yeah, that's Alright, I finished mine now. Let me copy this just so I don't. There we go. So I wrote, it may be too little too late, but I would like to speak my piece to express my utmost gratitude. I found your channel earlier in my journey after debuting as a VTuber. There were doubts, far too many that corroded me every day, telling me to lose that bit of hope that I may one day be recognized. Fast forward 3 years from then, I'm still not as big as other creators, but I still find courage every day to hop on stream and have the best hours of the day. And part of the reason was because of you. Your music has always been the background of many of my content, and I proudly announce who's the artist of the BGM every time someone were to mention. Even when none was too. It was simply due to one reason. You're one of the most talented and nuanced artists I've ever met. Every piece of your music speaks not just melody, but stories to unfold, and emotion to express. Countless nights of isolations turn serenity with your music by my side. Even more eventful memories turn memorable just because of your music. Though you may never see this message, but I just want you to know that your effort was never forgotten. On or off streams, I and many others have had every single one of your pieces on repeat because you've ever earned it. No matter where you are, I wish you all the best. And thank you so much for the love and heart you've poured into every single one of your music. We'll see you in no time. Yeah, I'm not wishing for him to see this, but I definitely want him to know that his efforts were never forgotten. He is such a talented artist that this playlist I've probably played thousands of times this year already. I don't know where I should send it. Do you see the pinned comment? The pinned comment will lead you to the final music video that he has made. You can go and submit it in the comment section. And I cried, fork my tear glands. Good part, great. Fuck you, Snippin' Tools. But yeah, that means that you have the emotion, the voice character, so great. Move that emotions. Try to do that in other contexts. Yeah. So, let me send that. Common. Yep. Oh my god! There's another channel.
Stop that anime!
That is fucking loud. I got flashbanged by that. But yeah, there's another channel which has like 300k subscribers. Commented on this as well. He also uses a lot of his music. That's so sweet. Yeah, I see you guys. Arsalithith, Coffee Beans, I see Queen. Just wow. We need to show him that it's not just, you know, a few hours. This is not just 4 or 5 people. No, definitely more than that. Even more. Sad music just then. Oh well, this is the sad music that he finally that was his final piece. I mean, if only if there's a reason, if there's a chance that the next channel that he has made, I can find the next channel that he has made. God, do I want to have that happen. That would be amazing. I just like, fuck, like I don't care how much I'm gonna spend. All right, I just want him to make like an ending music for me. I just want to commission him for something. Cause like, ugh. Jeez, he has a Fiverr account. Does he still take commissions? Please, come on. $15? Yes. Oh my god. Can I commission? 60 bucks? Hell yeah. Up to 3 minutes of music. My god. Please let me commission you. I want to. He has a Fiverr account. Alright. Let me book out. I hope he still take commissions from this. I really hope so. If not, then I'm so sad. It's not gonna. What's happening? I found Arvin's Fiverr account, and I really hope that he still takes commissions. His urge has never been this big. I don't care. As a growing artist myself, with very little stuff to prove, I would much rather I really understand what he feels like, and every single part of that is justifiable, and I really hope that I can be the one to help him at least feel a tiny bit better than this. Alright, I can feel what he's struggling with, and what he hasn't dealt, I have also experienced every single day for the past 3 years. How beyond that, actually, I've always, like, before this was just like, I was just like a perfect example of imposter syndrome, and I still have that dealt in my heart, but I for sure know what that feels like. So it's only best to make him at least feel a bit better. Mine's too big, shit. Would end up making letters like this big. Well, it's not bad, I think. What's wrong with me? No, that means that you're sentimental, and that's good. Okay, that's good. That means you have a heart. A really good one at that. I still remember this, by the way. This music in the background right now, the Venture Imagine one, this song. I have this blasting like that. I have this blasting on my only upstream for the entirety of the stream. I just put this on repeat. Like, oh, let me show you. Just like, you don't even need to hear it. Just listen, you'll probably be able to hear it. It's one of the only upstreams where I just had that in the backgrounds for the entire stream. Where's the only up? Oh, there it is. Is this one? I can go ahead. It's not this one? No. I think it's this one.
Oh, fuck off!
Yeah, this is this
No,
one.
don't tell me.
Yeah, it's this one.
Contemplating if I can put that onto the table for everyone to enjoy.
It's
that's not true.
It's very light in the background, though.
Okay, Jesus.
I can still hear it.
Maybe I can write that down and put it into a plan somewhere else.
Can you hear it?
And then spend time playing video games alone, or maybe work. That's my everyday schedule now. And I do enjoy time alone, but I even enjoy more when I'm streaming, because I like your own companies.
Alright, fuck you, wholesome Nious.
I appreciate all of your.
You're being too.
And also, I just realized I can just do this. Hold on. Yeah, last time we got onto this bed, I can just.
It's in the background. It's been like that. This was a year ago.
Okay, nope.
Yeah, like fast forward to 3 hours later.
Just rewind it to before is probably Yuri songs, like Dry Flower and
It's still in the background.
Better Geese.
I can still hear it. While streaming this, this was episode 2 for Only Up. Yeah. Who is that sweet, kind soul, and how can we get him back? Brother, I'm still here. I think it was before I joined your stream. Yeah, I think it was. This was July 16, 2023. So, yeah, you joined at October, the second week of October or something like that, on 2023. So this was 3 months before, yeah. God, why do I remember this? Why do I remember this easily? Only Up, though, where Nious got flustered multiple times. Yeah, because that was when Amandia and Celestia was here, I think. That's what I remembered. Host and Nious. Well, if you want to see, like, the original version of that, the most recent version of me being wholesome, then check last stream. I don't remember when you joined. I think you joined with the collab that I did with Navi. Yeah, I don't know where Navi is now anymore. Recently, Tom Hotner, the mod for Navi's channel, has liked one of my tweets, but I haven't heard from him for a long time. So I think the stream that you joined in was the one that I had with like the date thing that I did with Navi. Yeah, that was the one that I first saw you, Squiddy. Or before that, actually. I don't remember which specific stream it was, but it was definitely around that timing. Yeah, he has disappeared completely, but good for his health, honestly, because like his personality is not really trained to be a public speaker at this day and age, at least. He's gonna be thriving at the early Y2Ks, but now probably not. and I applaud him for his actions because, well, if I were him, I'll definitely take a break from the internet completely. 7-Eleven checkpoint, the checkpoint where then Airs made him blush. Oh yeah, that one as well. I remember that. Your wholesome last stream? Yeah, I was grateful for all of you. Y2K that old? I'm saying like that era, you know, that kind of era is when he will excel the most, because the modern internet need you to have some sort of sensitivity, and he does not have that. I may take a break from the internet myself sometimes. Good for you. Good for you. Just know that I'll miss you. You have a coin? Toss coin. If heads, I sent. If tail, I no sent. Heads. Do it. I missed the last stream, so I missed the wholesomeness. Well, I think it's the end of the stream, I think. Yeah. After I started to rant about Blasphemous' pathing, but yeah. Sent. Do it. Toss heads. Yeah, same for me. It's like a coin with 2 heads. Man, I can give a lot of heads. Man. When it's too cheesy, I just feel bad. Great! Dark humor is the best, and when jokes are purely jokes, it doesn't have the stain of politics. Yeah. But like, you know, it's hard to bridge that 2 gaps now, because like it's always easy to say 0 than to say 0.5, you know? And the part of the problem about those jokes is that it's always a 0.5. But then people say, oh, it's 0 because you can 0 it down to a 0, right? So then you have to say like, oh no, that just, you know, it's like a joke about this, so they just make about like those like 1 jokes that's just like pure offensiveness, and then you just went no, that's 1. You have to make like a 0.5% of the, and it just went no, like it's either 1 or 0. There's no in between, okay? It's like it's always like that. It's always like that. Yeah, you've done really well there, Queen. Head. And need some. I sent what happens happens. Don't cry. Don't laugh. I'll cry. Hold on. Go and find that again. Ah, too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Mayui. Mayui. It's not loaded in yet, so I guess I'll take some time. Yeah, I'm doomed. No, you're not. You'll be fine. Now he'll see everyone's comments. Great. Let the love be sent. He deserves to be recognized. He deserves every bit of recognitions, more than I do. Sometimes I just stream stuff and just say random shits on camera. His contents are so much more thoughtful than mine, and he deserves so much. Let me delete really quick. It's too cringe. No, you no, don't delete it. Don't delete it. Don't look at yours. Too late. You guys are awesome. One of the people I admire a lot, even if it doesn't seem like it. You really have done so well until now. I mean, yeah, still have a sense of humor. Still, we're having a lot of fun and laughing with us, even though you're in these kind of scenarios, which is great. Tell me, grammar mistake. Yours is not loaded yet. I can't see yours yet. What if I knew? Oh, found it. Perfect. Just perfect. Some spacing problems, but that's just your flavor. There's a difference in that. So good. Good. That's you. That's very you, and I like that. God, you know how depressing it is to realize that all you want is someone to not use ChatGPT to write shit now? I'm so touched to see all of you guys writing this yourself. This is amazing. You're in a different niche. You're doing pretty good yourself. More than good, actually. You had that breakthrough. I'll wait for that, but I'm not asking for it to come immediately. I can't say what I'm about to say. No, nothing. Your one's perfect. Yeah, your one's is perfect. Yeah, come. There are no grammar mistakes? Yeah, I don't think there is. Nious reading our comments. That's awkward. What do you mean? Public domain, I can do whatever I want with it. If anyone uses ChatGPT in this community, I'll beat their words out of me. And I just read it. I'm not saying that I'm not judging it. It's good. Nonetheless, it's good. I finally conquered English. Let's go. You stalking on us? What do you think I wasn't? What do you think I wasn't, huh? Exactly. So now... yeah, the comments are public. It's not like they can't see it. No, I can't see it. But yeah, all of your comments are very thoughtful and many meaningful. So good. I like it. And I'm sure that if Arvin sees it, he's gonna like it. You guys don't need to say it's because of me who came by and doesn't need to at all, because, well, you guys enjoy that yourself, so yeah. the grammar in mind is satisfactorily enough, I swear to God. Nobody cares, okay? It's good. Now you all like the music. Yeah, you like the music, so good. It's not because of me that you guys comment there, it's because you like the music, so good. Fantastic, I like it. Alright, I think it's good for me to end it here, because like my voice is already hoarse as all shit, and I have to be on a presentation tomorrow. Not like a presentation, but like a advertisement, basically. Just want to say thank you, Nious, for telling us about Arvin. If you hadn't, then I wouldn't have stumbled upon his music. Well, you're welcome, and also doing what I want to do. Thank you for giving him a chance, that's for certain. I'm a good kid, I don't use ChatGPT. Give me well done headpads. Well done headpads. Well done. You are better than 90% of my classmates. Congratulations. My profile picture is AI generated, that's why I'm so hated here. No, there's a different reason because of that. Do on your projects and get the fist ready for smacking your group partners. Yeah, they're acquaintances. Partners are way too easy for it. No, they're acquaintances, alright? So I guess I'll end it here. My voice is hoarse now. Yeah, this was a fantastic stream. I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to stream this week. Probably not until like next week, if I were to not be able to get my projects out. But yeah, I'll be focusing a lot on my projects, so it's gonna be hard for me to try to schedule a stream. But if there is, I'll go back to Blasphemous and the Day of Death DLC, if that's okay. They're on acquaintances, they're dead weights. That's true. Yeah, dead weights. There you go, dead weights. Yeah. So final week of my semester, of my college life, I finally done it. After 4 years. Thank you for the stream. Always nice to listen to you yap about stuff. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm really glad. I have a lot of things to continue. One of them is the death sentence of my dead weights. Yes. This was a healing. This was a very good healing process. So we don't say the word here, Ocelith. We don't say the word here. But yes, I am leaving college. I'm leaving college. I'll borrow my whip if you need it. No, that's just for my back. So no, you can't do. Yeah. Nonetheless, this was great, and yeah. No specific time, just look very carefully every single time on the same time frames when I do my schedules and my stream notifications. That's when I will be telling you when I'm streaming. If there is time, then yeah, there'll be a time when I stream. Until then, keep twerking for a few days. I will not do that until then. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, and I guess I'll see you very soon. Till next time. Fuck you, group members. God damn.